Hi, in today's video I wanted to talk about bullying and resilience. So at first thought and at first look, bullying and resilience are like opposites, maybe. I wanted to maybe connect them in a way that it is comprehensible for today's topic. So let's see. What is the psychology of a bully? Because I think most of us, we have actually experienced bullying. For many of us in the LGBTQI plus community, we have been bullied in high school, in school in general. So in school in general, because sometimes kids can be cruel, and sometimes actually being different in school, it is I wouldn't say it's not necessarily it's bad. It's not bad. It's actually, I would consider, a great thing, but in the kids' eyes, actually it can be like something that they do not understand, something that seems weird, quote unquote. I wanted to actually clear this up, that it is actually not weird. It's not weird to be different. It is actually, I think it can be a resource. Like creativity comes from being different, I would say. So what is the psychology of a bully? Well, I would say actually a person who is sometimes a child or a person, because also we have bullying in the workplace also. But if we look maybe like a general pattern here, I would say that a person who is anxious enough to harm somebody else, to stress somebody else, to trigger somebody else, to dismiss somebody else's needs, emotions, and also their humanness, that is how a bully is constructed. And maybe, yes, also it can be learned. I know that, I'm aware. When we are kids, of course, like being a bully, it can be learned from our familiar structure. So if the parents are in a relationship that actually it is not functional, it's dysfunctional, and it is harmful and hurtful relationship, sorry, like maybe the father is hurting the mother, or the mother is hurting the father, it can actually, the child actually assimilates these conducts of behaviors, and they making assumptions that this is how it should be done. Actually, also, we have, as I said, we have bullies bullies also in the workplace. Yeah, I think it can be really bad when you are manipulated, and when you are actually like led by a leader who is maybe lacking empathy, has low self-esteem, it's maybe also rigid, and it can be translated sometimes as bullying, harassing, bullying, dismissing somebody's, I don't know, needs, or dismissing what the person is actually representing, can also be a type of harassment. So let's get back to bullying and resilience. Like, how do we build resilience actually? It is so hard, I think, when we are constantly maybe bullied. Unfortunately, some of us, we accept that, okay, maybe the problem it's me. Maybe I'm the one who is actually has a fault or something. Let me assure you, um, from my personal experience, uh, I don't actually think that when we put these questions, when we ask these questions ourselves, I don't think the problem is with us. But let's just not define this dynamic as the problem and as the, I don't know, the person who is the perpetrator. Let's just forget about that for a minute, and let's talk about how do we actually can build resilience. Actually, how can we build resilience in order to stand up for ourselves, to actually do not lose faith in ourselves, and actually to grow and gain, to be able to be present with our emotions and to be able to validate our experiences. So I would say that we need to communicate. We need to be able to speak about these experiences. We need to be able to ask for help. We need to be able to build mental resilience. We need to be able to use this mental resilience. Like, what is this mental resilience actually? So this mental resilience, from my perspective, it is our ability to be there for ourselves and to just adapt as the situation wants us to adapt, you know? Like using our mental capacity to come back with solutions and with, I would say, problem solving skills to help us in order to maintain a functional relationship with somebody, if we can. There are certain situations where somebody's harming somebody else, then we cannot actually maintain a normal relationship. So let's see, how do we maintain this resilience? Well, I think being present with ourselves, as I said, it's so important to just create this emotional resilience, overall, I think. Because when we actually learn how to validate our experiences, we get to spend quality time with ourselves, and to just see the story from the other side and from the other perspective. Take care, be good to yourself. See you next time. Bye.